What is going on, my Ab Tribe? Happy Sunday to each and every last one of you guys, and many, many blessings. So, speaking of Ab Tribe, I want to thank, each and every last one of my tribe members, all 55 of you guys. And I know 55 is a PKU number to a lot of individuals out there, but to me, it is a astronomical number because 55 individuals can do a hell of a lot. We can move motherfucking mountains if we want to, so don't get it twisted. Thank you guys. You haven't gone anywhere. I have gone through another, short hiatus, and I've checked to see if my followers have dipped on me, and you guys haven't. Y'all have been loyal, and some of you guys have been loyal from beginning to now, and I really do appreciate you motherfuckers, but I appreciate all of you guys because y'all really do keep me going. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all keep me going, and considering the way that I've been living my life lately, which has not been good, I think about you guys, and I want to come here and sit in front of this camera with this microphone and address you guys and tell you all what has been going on with me in my life, and include you all in everything that I do. Well, not everything, but a great majority of the things that I do. I want my Ab Tribe to be there, but unfortunately, as of right now, there's work, there's sleep, there's plenty of sleep. There's just life that I have to attend to behind the camera, behind the scenes, and no one's going to do that aside from my own damn self. So I just have to keep myself afloat, and when divine timing permits, hopefully I won't have to work a 9-to-5 job. You guys will be my 9-to-5, and I will be here with y'all all motherfucking day long, getting on y'all damn nerves. Now look, I went to Jars Dispensary about a good month ago, and I needed a battery and some damn weed, and they had a choice between two batteries. Hold on. They had a choice between two batteries, and the other battery was lame, but this battery right here is a Pride battery, and if you're unfamiliar with Pride, gay, just put it that way. Anyway, right here is a heart and the colors of the gay rainbow, and right here it says love is love, which is true. Love is love. And right here is the name of this particular battery, which I do believe is called Infused, and well, it is called Infused, and she hits wonderfully. Allow me to demonstrate. I can't get enough of this faggot motherfucking battery. Oh, excuse me. I can say that word because I am gay. But anyway, I can't get enough of this Pride battery. I absolutely love it. She hits well. She keeps me baked pretty much all damn day. The battery does not die out as easily as them other motherfucking batteries. And yes, you guys, I'm not sure if your local Jars has these particular Pride batteries, but if you live near a Jars, look and see if you can get one of these Pride batteries. I think they're only I have points accumulated with Jars. So this battery didn't cost me no more than about $20, $12. I have the receipt some damn where, but it was pretty cheap for this particular battery. And I love it. Here's the USB port right here. And yeah, so anyway, I have smoked so much weed, you guys. I was about to say it don't make no sense. It makes all type of motherfucking sense how much weed I've been smoking. And I want to include you guys. I know that I was supposed to be telling y'all about Peaches and Dream and the other peach, child Peaches and something. But I will get around to that, you guys. What I plan on doing is making a playlist dedicated to pretty much all the weed that I've been smoking, and include you guys in the event that you guys want to try some of those strains that I have been trying. And Lord knows I've been trying all type of strains, edibles, syringes. A bitch has been getting it in. Do y'all hear me? Okay, so anyway, you guys, the last piece of content that I uploaded for you all, I was at the other apartment because I'm in the new apartment right now. I have been living in here close to about a good month, but the last piece of content that I uploaded for you all, I was at the old apartment and I was sitting on the floor. I was addressing you guys and I was about to give myself a video final walkthrough. I suggest all motherfuckers who get ready to move into a place and get ready to move out of a place, take photos and or videos of the place to protect your own self, because you just never know what type of landlords you're dealing with. And considering now, I know that I'm dealing with some slumlords, and I was told that my deposit was delivered to me on a specific date via a third party for the old management. And I haven't received my deposit yet. The only reason why I haven't received my deposit yet is because I'm going through some stuff with the mail. I did not get my address changed right then and there because I put my mail on a 30-day hold, and I was going to, between that window, I was going to change my address and whatever else the case may be, but I really wasn't concerned about my mail because I had it on hold. Anyway, I have to pay 60, not 16, 60. I have to pay that amount in order to get the lock changed to this mailbox over here. I did not know this was private property until I went to the local post office that serves the mail over in this area. And they basically told me that this is pretty much private property, and they gave me 2 phone numbers to call. I guess these are locksmiths or whatever that deal with this particular property. But anyway, yes, they told me that it's $60 to come out and change the locks and give me new keys and all of that type of stuff. So I am going to pay it, of course, because I need my mail and I want to see if I got my full amount in regard to the deposit. I have been reaching out to this motherfucking apartment complex in regard to a final walkthrough for who knows how long, and I haven't heard back from anyone. I don't know if I'm being charged for the little bit of damage that happened to the blinds. I'm not sure if they're going to charge me for, well, they shouldn't charge me for any motherfucking thing else because I left that apartment. Y'all seen it. That's why I took the motherfucking video. I left it pretty much spotless. To be honest with you, I covered up all the holes that I had accumulated. Aside from the stuff in the bathroom, the little fixtures in there that were messed up. I mean, I didn't do that shit. That shit was already like that. I just never called maintenance to fix it. But I did tell Diana, yes, I'm telling first names, I'm not telling last names. I did tell Diana that it needed those things needed to be fixed, and she wrote that shit down. Anyway, Diana and Maria are the individuals who were managing that particular apartment complex. Come to find out now, it is the damn Chuck that manages the premises over there. Anyway, I finally got through to someone, which is Diana. I've been dealing with Diana since day one. Maria, I don't even think I've seen a motherfucking Maria, to be quite honest with you. I know that she exists because she has a voicemail that I left her plenty of messages on. And I heard her in the background because I had called Diana one day, and I believe Diana must have been in the same, she had to have been in the same room as Maria. And I had some Q's and A's and some concerns for Diana. And she basically addressed those concerns to Maria, and Maria, was, anyway, they were corresponding back to each other, and that let me know that that this Maria exists. But anyway, I did not know that they stopped managing the apartment complex. Diana gave me a date when she stopped managing the apartment complex over there. But yeah, so they gave me this Chuck information. I have been reaching out to this Chuck for the past, oh Lord, who knows how long, only to not get any form of phone call, text message, or anything. So according to Diana, because I told her about me trying to reach out to this Chuck individual, because she had gave me his phone number and information prior to this particular conversation. But anyway, I had told her that I've been trying to reach out to this individual, and I feel like I am playing cat and mouse with them, and I don't want to play cat and mouse with anyone in regard to my motherfucking money. So she had told me to email them, because I never emailed Chuck. I just been trying to reach them via the phone. So she told me to email Chuck and put her in the loop. And, we'll try to get this situated in regard to that credit, because I want my money, and go from there. So I will reach out to this Chuck individual come Monday, and if I don't get a response, I will be going to their offices, and if they're not in their offices, I will be going to housing, and I will be informing housing what is going on, and go from there, because I'm not going to play any motherfucking games. And Diana also gave me an itinerary in regard to all the overpayments that I was paying from whatever date that I started paying them overpayments until I stopped paying them motherfucking payments. As I told you guys, I did not realize that I was overpaying until I spoke to housing, and they told me that my amount was $134 at that particular time, and I was paying the motherfuckers $288 if I'm not mistaken. So yes, y'all owe me some motherfucking money, and I want my damn money. So Diana and I appreciate Diana, because she didn't have to deal with me, considering she does not manage that particular premises anymore. But she took that time to answer my concerns, my questions, and listen to my concerns, and I really do appreciate her. Maria, child, you can kiss my ass anyway, but my main concern now is this Chuck individual and getting in contact with him. It seems like it's going to be a bit of a cat and mouse game, considering I spoke to my ex-neighbor last night when I went to go to the old apartment to see if I had any mail. Hold on one second. This is my mom calling. I'm gonna have to call her back, child. I'm gonna have to call her back, because I'm on a roll with this. So anyway, yes, the main thing right now is this Chuck individual, and come to find out, Chuck is going to be hard to get in contact with, because I spoke to my ex-neighbor last night upon going over to the old apartment to see if I had any mail. I've been doing this for the past, couple of good weeks, because of the whole mail situation that I just told you guys about, and I was still getting mail over there, Social Security letters and all type of shit. Hell yeah, I'm going over there to check and see if I have any motherfucking mail. So we had a long conversation last night, and they were talking about the premises, and they were talking about this Chuck individual, and they were talking about their apartment. They've been living there for about 7 months, and they had a handful of things that gotten fixed. Aside from that, they still have a whole gang of shit that needs to be fixed in their apartment. And you mean to tell me you've been there for 7 motherfucking months and you haven't gotten anything done except that little, except the PKU shit that they did fix? That's ridiculous. And then I find out that now that this Chuck individual has been managing the premises, that the dumpsters hasn't been dumped. Well, there's only one dumpster, but that dumpster hasn't been dumped for 3 damn weeks. And I'm perplexed about that, because when I used to live over there, the garbage would run manually, I believe every Monday or Tuesday. So I'm really perplexed at why wasn't the garbage picked up unless this Chuck individual has something to do with it. But I mean, shit. And then my ex neighbor was telling me that he it's a male. He don't know how many motherfucking individuals got put out, not only in that apartment complex that I was living in, but the motherfucking apartment complex across the street. So people have been getting put out on Turney Avenue, honey. So I don't know what has been going on over there. I don't know if people have been withholding rent because they are slumlords or what. I mean, I don't know, but I just know that my ex-neighbor was telling me how many people got put out over there. There was at least 6 or 7 individuals that got put the fuck out in the apartment complex that I was living in. And I'm just like, what is really going on? My neighbor has some concerns because they don't know if rent is going to be jacked higher. If they don't know if when their lease is up, if they'll be able to renew a lease. I mean, they just don't know what's going on over there. And I feel bad for them, and I really pray and wish that they get the fuck away from there because it's a trip. I thought it was a trip when Palisade owned the motherfucking apartment complex. Shit, it's a motherfucking doozy now that Atlas owns it or manages it. It's ridiculous. People should not have to live that particular way because managers or management wants to be slumlords and are more concerned about the greenback, more or less the damn tenants. If it weren't for the tenants, you wouldn't be getting them damn. I need some motherfucking water. I don't feel like pausing to get up and get any. But if it wasn't for the tenants, you motherfuckers wouldn't be getting no greenback. So be thankful that you even have the handful of tenants that you do have over there occupying the motherfucking apartments. And the apartments aren't even fully renovated. And come to find out, my apartment is being renovated because I guess somebody will be moving in there sometime soon. So that lets me know that the apartment obviously was left up to par if it's being renovated that quick and someone is going to be occupying it. It would have been nice to get some form of a letter or speak to someone in regard to how I left the apartment up to par and whatever else the case may be. It would have been nice to hear that. But yes, by Diana letting me know that the apartment is going to be renovated, that lets me know that I did a good job with the apartment. So I should get my full deposit back. And like I said, if I don't, there's going to be hell to pay. And that's just going to be that. Let me go through my notes real quick and make sure that I am on the right track. I just want to make sure that I'm telling y'all, everything that I want to tell y'all. Oh, and shit, hell, speaking of my neighbor, my ex-neighbor, hell no, you're not gonna get anything motherfucking fixed in your damn apartment. The mailbox to one of the empty apartments that was next door to me still was detached from the damn apartment, and the window that was broke next door to the where I used to stay at over there, that still had not gotten fixed. And they had a windstorm here in Phoenix, Arizona one day, and a piece of the roof, a fixture from the motherfucking roof fell on the ground. And do you think that they bothered to pick that shit up? And that piece is still on the motherfucking ground. That damn mailbox is still detached from that motherfucking apartment, and that damn window is still broken. But they still trying to get people in. How the fuck did y'all trying to get people to occupy these premises, and these motherfucking apartments aren't even fully renovated yet, and y'all haven't even child. I just thank God that I don't live there any motherfucking more. And I pray that that ex-neighbor get the hell away from there because they don't deserve what they're going through. And it just don't make no damn sense that he has to live like that. So hopefully he and his girlfriend and the plan that they have works out for them and he can get the fuck away from there. But thank God he has a sister whom works at a law firm, and the law firm deals with situations such as what he and I are going through with this management company or this property management company. This is my mom calling me again. Child, I have to call you back, woman. But anyway, they basically deal, the law firm that my ex-neighbor's sister works for, basically deals with situations such as this, housing and stuff like that. So he told me that if worst comes to worst, I can get whatever evidence that I have accumulated and give that to his sister, and basically it will be on and popping, because what he planned on doing is withholding rent, and he is going to have his sister write out, I forgot what he said he was going to have I forgot what he said he was going to have his sister do, but it's going to be some type of notary to the management company over there, that if they don't get that shit fixed in a timely manner that he wanted to have fixed, and he even went to the portal to put in his maintenance request, and nothing still hasn't happened. If that shit is not fixed in a timely manner, he is withholding rent, and he has every right to, because this motherfucker been living there for 7 damn months, and you motherfuckers have this motherfucker living in a shoddy ass damn apartment. Y'all should be ashamed of your motherfucking selves while y'all sitting up there trying to get people to occupy the premises when the motherfucking apartments aren't even fully renovated. That lets you know right there that they're all about money, because you, child, anyway, I just know that once I get this mail situation fixed and sorted out, when I get that deposit, it better be that full motherfucking amount. That's all I know, because I'm not cashing shit until I know. I'm just not cashing a motherfucking thing until I know that that check is what it's supposed to be, and yeah, go from there, and we will see about that deposit. I mean, that credit. Anyway. Moving on, I will keep you guys updated in regard to the apartment situation. Now, the whole bully situation, I'm going to go through this real quick. Oh, and let's not get it fucked up. I do have the combination to that lockbox, and I checked it a couple of times, and that key or those keys are still in there. I know that they can change the locks if they choose to, but I will open up that motherfucking lockbox, and I will take them motherfucking keys out of there, and I will hold on to them bitches if shit come, if worst come to worst. I'm not playing with this motherfucking company. I want my damn money. Shit. I'm just going through my notes. Okay, so on to the bullying situation at work. Now, there is no more bully situation. I told you guys, divine favored, hold on, let me wet my lips. Oh, I need some water so bad, you guys. As I told you guys, everything has worked out in my favor. The male bully, he's still in his feelings, but slowly coming around. They say things they say little things to me every now and then. If I need help with something, they may help. Or if I need to load a machine or something like that, they may ask me to do that, and I'll do it. But have they fully came around and we're conversing and having conversations like we used to? No, that has not happened. I was the individual who said, I want both of them motherfuckers to leave me the fuck alone, because I can't trust you now that I have caught you talking about me behind my back. I can't trust you. And if anybody should have an attitude, it should be me, because I am the bitch whom was being talked about. None of you motherfuckers were. I was. So if anybody should be walking around there with an attitude, it should be me, and I'm not walking around with an attitude. I do believe the universe allowed them to see themselves in this situation, at least the female. I was working the day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, and I was loading or unloading stuff, linen, from the washing machine. Let me rephrase that because that didn't sound right. I was either loading or unloading stuff from the washing machine, and the female came down from cleaning rooms into the laundry room. They were smiling. Obviously, they were in a good mood, high vibrational, and we made eye contact. They kept a smile on their face, and I acknowledged them. I nodded my head, and they said hi and kept it moving, and I was a little shocked by that. And I'm just like, okay, maybe things are uplifting in regard to myself and them. Frankly, like I said, they have no reason to be mad at me in regard to any motherfucking thing because I wasn't talking about y'all. I am now, but I wasn't talking about y'all at that particular time. And fuck that particular, I wasn't talking about y'all in general. It wasn't no particular time, anything. I wasn't talking about y'all at all because y'all just weren't important to me like that. But yeah, so I think that situation between myself and the female will slowly and eventually come around. Not saying that we're going to be at work kikiing and all up in each other's faces and all that type of shit, but I do believe that when we see each other and pass each other, that we will acknowledge each other, smile, and do all of that good shit and keep it moving. There was one occasion where I was extremely late to work. Child, I had at least 2 hairstyles before this particular hairstyle. But anyway, the hairstyle before this one, my hair was a little bit on the boofy side. I wanted my hair to look like my hair had it grown out on the top, which would have been slightly wavy, slightly boofy. The style did not look bad, but on the same token, it didn't look good either. So I got rid of that hairstyle and eventually got this hairstyle. But I was having a really bad hair day in regard to the other hairstyle that I got prior to this one. And I just wasn't going into work until I got that damn hair right. And mind y'all, I start work at 2:00 p.m. Child, it took me till around 5 something because I didn't get to work until about 6 p.m. It took me until about 5 something to get that hair right. I'm telling y'all, that hair was, I'm going to upload some pictures of what I look like with that hairstyle. It was not a bad hairstyle, but just the way the hair was being boofy and all of that type of shit, and trying to get it to lay a certain way and trying to get it to look a certain child, it became much. Yeah, I got to work late. And when I arrived to work and walked inside of the laundry room, I was not expecting to see the bully. I turned the corner because there's the iron. There's the big ironing machine. And when I turned the corner of that ironing machine, I seen the bully folding pillowcases. And we both looked at each other like deer caught in headlights. I'm looking at him like, okay, what the fuck are you doing here? They're looking at me the same way, like, what the fuck am I doing there? And we just stared at each other for a minute. And so I ended up leaving, and I went to do a couple of things. And I'm like, okay, I'm forced to talk to the bully because I wanted to know what was going on. What are you doing there? Not that it mattered. Who else is working? And did you talk to the big boss or whatever the case may be in regard to this situation? I thought I had something in my mouth. My mouth is that dry that I feel like I have something in my damn mouth. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh, I'm almost done. Okay, hold on. But anyway, I was forced to talk to the bully in regard to, what the fuck is going on at work. And, did he talk to the big boss and, whatever else the case may be. So when I went over to them, excuse me, baby, I apologize, my abnormals. I am not pausing this video to go get no water. I am almost done. So anyway, I walked over to them and I'm just like, look, I understand that you and I are not in communications at this particular point because of what had happened. Them not knowing too much English, they did answer my questions. I guess they were prompted to come into work or whatever, considering my ass was extra late. They answered a few other questions, and that was pretty much it. And trust me, when they got done with work and doing what they was doing, they got the fuck up out of there, didn't say shit to me or nothing. And I'm cool with that. You don't have to say anything to me. That's what I want in the first place. Leave me the fuck alone. But that's how it's been lately. They'll finish their work or whatever the case may be. They may acknowledge everybody else and shit. They don't say shit to me, which I don't care. But eventually, the universe will allow a little bit more time to go by, a little bit of more time for them to see themselves in this situation. The universe is going to do all of this on my behalf. And the male bully will eventually come around. Well, the universe has already worked it out in my favor anyway, but the male bully will eventually come around. We're not going to be at work kikiing just like myself and the female. We're not going to be doing any of that shit, but we will have small conversations here and there in regard to work and shit like that. I feel it, I know it is going to happen because it's already happening. But you guys, if you're being bullied, trust me, the situation can turn around in your motherfucking favor. You don't have to be you don't have to be bullied. You don't have to fight the individuals. You don't have to do any of that. Surrender the situation to the universe, source, and the spiritual realm. And trust me, you will be favored if you have not done anything in the situation. You will be favored. These bullies will be dealt with. The universe allowed these bullies to see themselves in this situation. I know the universe has done this. She has allowed them to see. I keep feeling like I got shit in my mouth. She has allowed them to see themselves in this situation. That's why the female has come around and pretty much, I can't say the reason why she truly came around and, said hi to me that particular day. But I do believe that they had a chance to see themselves in this situation, and they know that that's just not their spirit. That's not the type of person that they are. And I believe this is why they are slowly, speaking to me and smiling at me and whatever the case may be. I mean, you should be doing that any motherfucking way because I didn't do any motherfucking thing to y'all. Y'all done it to me. But anyway, you guys, you will be favored in the situation. Do not be afraid to face your bullies. Like I said, you don't have to fight the motherfuckers. Allow the spiritual realm to fight on your behalf. And trust me, things will work out for the best. All right, I'm about to end this video. My damn mouth is getting dry on the sides. Shit, my throat is extra dry and all type of shit. So I made it through. I addressed my abnormals. I am happy about this. Thank you, Jesus. I really do appreciate the fact that you helped me out with my words because lately my diction has not been coming out the way that I wanted it to. So this is another reason why I have not uploaded anything for you guys. But I did it. I made it through. Thank you. All right, my abnormals, I am going to end this video. Call my mom. Baby, call my mom back. And go from there. All right, you guys, namaste.